Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Let's head over to the beautiful title screen. Big news today is I am back on my Alienware desktop. It is back from the computer repair place. It seems quite stable so far. And I have reinstalled just about everything back on it that I need. And recreated various settings in places so that things should look and sound about the same as before. I even have the local time clock back on the slipstream overlay, which took a little bit of work. I'm not sure what happened to the one I had before, but anyway. Things should be better now. But please let me know if you see any strangeness. If anything looks or sounds broken or otherwise seems to need work or sound rebalancing or anything of that nature. This computer has all of the BIOS updates that it should have up to this point, which hopefully should stop the CPU from degrading the way the old one did. I've also set it so that it is not allowed to switch into a higher performance mode for games. It's not allowed to overclock anymore. It's like the guy in an anime who has to wear power limiters to keep him from using his super special powerful technique that will burn himself out if he does. Save that for the Eclipse canon. Because that's the kind of thing that is really especially not good for this CPU. Hello, Swan. How's it going? You smell class action suit? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's been a known issue for a while. I was, looking around forums and stuff, trying to find things that people had said about how to prevent this from happening. And mostly, don't overclock, keep an eye on your CPU temperature seem to be kind of the major thing. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be any solution more effective than just a BIOS update that tells the CPU not to overclock itself past a certain point where this degradation becomes a problem. So we'll keep an eye on it. This is why I get Dell's good warranty, so that they'll fix this kind of thing. So hopefully things are okay so far. I don't know what kind of effect not being able to go into performance mode will have. Maybe if we play Cities Skylines 2 again, I won't be able to turn the graphics settings up quite so high, but I think we can all agree that the computer surviving is a much higher priority for us. Because yeah, it was getting to the point where it was very, very unhealthy. So back now. Hopefully things will be good. Let's get back into things and see where we're going. We're in the middle of a story. That's right. I paused us at this break. We had just outfitted everyone with stuff because I wanted to do that while while everything was kind of in my head. Let's see. Got plenty of legacy points, but it's good to hang on to a lot of those if we can. They're good for recruiting higher level characters later on and preserving our characters at higher levels. The crow wings are really pretty. We've got lots of fabrics, spell threads. I've probably looked at everyone's stuff already. Already got Kestrel Wing stuff. Liam Clan would want stuff made out of metal. Yeah, we don't really have anything that lends itself to the materials that we have. Okay, well let's give it a minute to get back to things. Oh, Bennett, I think I saw you around in chat. I don't usually call people out, but let's take a look at what you've got right now. You currently have Ocean Scale. It's got lots of armor, some warding, some bonus accuracy, which is good, and some bonus damage. Root Club. Tier 0, yeah, that's just what you had in hand when you joined us. It's pretty cool, though, and certainly the starting warrior frying pan is hilarious, but it is nice to have a change of pace once in a while. Oh, and it has a little bit of bonus range, too. That's nice. Okay, well, I think that is enough to start us off with. Okay, the night went normally for Cyber Joel, who snuffed his candle at 9, found his bed, and tricked himself to sleep. Cyber Joel! Cyber Joel, wake up! You in there? The morning wasn't quite his routine. All right, I'm awake. Knocking continues. Burning. Huh. Explains the smell. They came from all over. Andre's making a stand by the well. House, you can burn down if you like. I'll be away a long time. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Okay. That throws us into things. Okay. Kill all enemies. Great. Where are we? We're all over the place. Everyone's in their own houses, probably. Phelan's up there. Bennett's over in that corner. Interesting. John's just woken up Cyber Joel, so the hunters are together. Okay. Let's just make sure I have a handle on everyone. You two are together. Liam Clan is also with Andre at the well. Bennett's over there. Phelan's over there. Okay. All right then. Well. Interesting. None of us really have the, None of us have any abilities that really help us make good use of fire. Sometimes hunters have that. Well, let's see. Phelan's surrounded by things here. But he can maybe keep the mushrocks from doing much here. So Let's start with you. You out here. Terrify the Mushrocks. And take this guy out immediately. Andre, you've got pretty powerful ranged stuff. Let's first deal with people who need to do stuff nearby. For example, Bennett can come out here and not quite take this down all the way. So that's something we'll want someone to finish off if we can. John... You'd have to come through here to deal with the fire. Bring you over here and ambush. Here. Maybe Cyber Joel should have done that. Oh well. Back, let's have you... Okay, that ends the turn. Alright. Liam Clan... Just in case this fire spreads, let's get you out a little farther. Take this out. And that basically just leaves Andre, who is free to interfuse with fire and use it to do useful things. Well, free to interfuse with various useful things. Great Canadian Bacon Bits, hello! The next time we pick up someone who does not already have a name, we will give them your name. But we've already named everyone here, so it may be a little while. But hello and welcome. You find us dealing with waking up early in the morning and finding everything on fire. Let's see. That guy's already been frightened. Phelan's pretty sturdy. Let's bring Andre over here. Interfuse with... maybe not the fire. You can just interfuse with the low wall. Discus is pretty powerful. Ambush didn't do much. Okay, we've got some more enemies. Speaker of the Depths. That looks a lot like the cultist we dealt with earlier. Okay, there'll be someone to deal with. What's your deal? You do magic damage. You interfuse with stone scenery, which means if I interfuse with it, it'll get used up first. Buffs all deepest woken and chosen. Okay. Right then. We want to take you out from range if we can. Still kind of like using Andre last. John, that wasn't helpful. You dodged that. What can our other hunter do? Okay, well at least those two are freed up now. Liam Clan and Bennett. You two are both over here. Bennett, let's see if you can get rid of this dude. Okay. How long are you going to be terrified? Not long enough, I know that. Let's get rid of this stuff we can take out immediately. Okay, now it's down to Liam Clan and Andre. I don't want to deal with her in melee if at all possible, so... Or I want to, at least I just want to stay far away from her, so... Andre, come up close enough that you can interfuse with... Oh, this log. All right. Or the plant. You know, let's go with that. Dodge. That's unfortunate. Liam Clan. Let's get you ready to deal with the mush rocks. Okay, it's not frightened anymore. Those two are coming from those sides. Alright, well the hunters aren't occupied anymore. Andre, you are getting surrounded by fire. We'll have to deal with that. Cyber Joel. Oh, we can get you up this far and you can shoot through the building. John can do similarly. Beautiful. Okay. Our warriors are now free to deal with this other guy. and or that. Andre, what can we do for you? First of all, let's get you away from the fire. Liam clan. Be a guardian here, and Phelan will enter guardian even if he only ends the turn by moving. Come on down this way. Okay, it should have told us more are coming. It didn't, but that's okay. Liam clan. You and the other warriors take this out. Okay, not much that you needed to do there. There's another Mushrox over there. Where are our hunters? They're within range to fire at her. She'll be under cover, but it's better than nothing. Okay, now we just have to worry mostly about the last Mushrox. Let's see. Have you do the guardian thing. Andre, you're still next to the fire, which isn't great. You can at least use it. The Horned Children are making interesting decisions about who they attack. Phelan's having a rough time of it. Okay. Well, let's... You are... Okay, that's Andre. That's not Phelan. Phelan can do a lot of damage to this. Fire stunt. Excellent. Bennett, can you also take this out? You can do some damage, not huge damage. the hunters able to do? You have through shot, so you line up here. See if you can take both of these out at once. Excellent. Liam clan, that leaves you free to... You don't really have a lot of extra range on that. Andre, how about you interfuse with this fire? That won't do much to the Mutrox. And it can't reach the Horned Child. Alright, well, it's something. Cyber Joel. We're kind of stuck up there. Let's get you out here where you can be more useful. Ooh. The blow knocks Thalen back on his heels. Pain doesn't come immediately, but the wet stuff dripping down his face is probably blood. He's never taken a hit like this, at least not that he can remember. So we can lose charisma and retirement age. Or just immediately die. Let's save you for now. He runs, hopeful that the battle can be won without him. Alone, he stanches his wounds. One gash goes particularly deep. That's gonna leave a scar. Okay. On the plus side, the rest of us should be able to get rid of everything else. Oh yeah, Thalen has a scar now. Igneous Talisman. For more bonus damage. Oh, Andre will retire at the end of this chapter, as will Thalen. Okay. Alright, well, Cyber Joel and Bennett both have empty slots. Bennett's just slightly behind. The fire's worst here, but we can manage it. I'll cover the northern side of town, my house and up. I'll be west of the well. Andre can take the other third. Sure. Morning is bitter and hot. The sky not yet light, stars all swarmed with smoke. Bodies are found burned, buildings gone to cinders. Others survive. They'll live alongside charred memories. Dawn will discover a changed world. A local shrine serves as a meeting place for hillfolk, farmers, people of all kinds. It's away from the smoke. They convene there around twilight. The suffering's vast. Bigger than this one town. Bigger than us or our people. All through the day, travelers have come from other provinces, dark news on their tongues, all dismayed to see smoke over shamble breadth. Terror and ruin have erupted everywhere. Bridges destroyed, passes collapsed, innocents being harried, made homeless or worse. Well, no wonder. Look at us. What do you mean? We keep doing the same thing, getting the same results. The only time we make a move is when it's too late. Damage is already done. I see your point, but if we're meant to hit them, we need a target first, don't we? Most we've ever found are small dens. Maybe it's not about hitting them at all. Not directly. Maybe it's about loosening their grip on impressionable minds. I see. We have to look at what their goal seems to be, swelling their own ranks. And we get in front of it. We foster hope, health, security. We build, we sow, we reinforce. Right. They prey upon weakened communities, so we make the community strong. That way, they either sputter and fade through attrition, or they have to fight us. They have to come out and face us head on. Their conversations continue long into the night, but by the time the stars fade, a plan is freshly born. Okay. Okay, we need to build 2 bridges or passes, and we need to repair all towns and secure all sites. Okay, well, thankfully we've given ourselves a bit of a head start on that already. There's a lot going on in places. Can't go through the mountains. Thalen can't do much right now anyway. Let's put 3 of you here. Elder Cobb water wheel has been ruined by invaders. It will need to be repaired. Okay. How about the other 3 of you? Well, Phelan will join you later. Okay. After a great deal of toil, Shamblebreath is mostly standing again. The townsfolk have suffered, but they're used to rebuilding. We failed to protect them. Let's not fail again. Okay. Let's build up defenses. Phelan has returned to action. Okay, you join this since you're right there. That'll also help you catch up. Okay. Elder Cobb Waterwheel has been made habitable once again. I'm beginning to question the investment. Okay. Let's see. Let's carve a pass through here. This team of 4 will catch up with you eventually. Tier 3 defenses take a while. And we do have an incursion coming soon. chance. Let's let this happen. Okay. We have carved our paths in exactly the wrong place. But we'll finish it. There's no other way through here. Okay, they've arrived at the lumber yard. Let's get over there and defend it best we can. "11 days till the next tier fortifications is destroyed." Okay. Can't go there yet. We'll let Liam Clan finish this. Okay, that's been revealed. Okay, now we can intercept them. This'll work. They don't seem to know we're here. How shall we destroy them? Blow this horn we charge, or create a distraction to split their forces and draw them out, or start fires and exploit the confusion. Or we wait for nightfall and then strike swiftly. 60-odd% is not great. Let's go with John's idea. All right, everyone, this is why we're heroes. Let's do our jobs. There's also a water spirit. Wouldn't mind getting something enchanted for Bennett, say. But doing the Leroy Jenkins bit might be a bit of a problem. You cannot ambush. Let's hide you. Blue shot's not particularly useful here, so let's do another ambush. Bennett, you can't make it all the way up to the water spirit. Things could get nasty. Andre, what can you do at this point? up here. Interfuse with the dead tree. Splinter blast on all these guys. That's a great idea. There's not too far the water spirit could go. And you're kind of slow moving. We can use you as bait almost. Take advantage of Thalen's guardian ability. Oh, that guy. Okay. That's not great. Staunching spores. More enemies coming from here. That's not great. John, you're not hidden and never really were. Through shot will work from there. Yeah, let's go for that. Bennett, I think we just need to have you deal with the mush rocks. Valen, how about you come up here? Thundering challenge against this guy. Then you can go into Guardian. Andre. Let's do another Splinter Blast. It's too bad we can't get both of those things, but will be something. Cyber Joel. Take this out the rest of the way. Father Fungus is being a big problem. We gotta get that guy out of here. Bennett, since you're kind of stuck down here, can you get rid of this guy for us? Thank you. John has through shot. We can use it on those. Didn't go quite as well as it might, but that's okay. You get out of here. And Andre... How about you interfuse with... Dump. Wild Grasp this thing. That'd be great if it was pinned. Be even greater if we could just get rid of it. Phelan, we've got to get you out of there. Or we're just gonna straight up lose you, so... let's see what else we can do with all these things. Andre... we need you to move a little bit. Cyber Joel. Should have you flash cone Phelan. And then shoot this thing. Bennett, you're not going to get to that little guy in time, I don't think. But let's get you up into a more useful position at least. Phelan. What are you wielding right now? Your hammer is already enchanted. You don't need a spirit. You two are okay for now. And the spirit gets away. Oh well. Andre, how about you interfuse with something closer to that guy? Interfuse with the shrine. Constrict this thing. That should get rid of it. Okay, looks good. Bennett is leveling up. Thank goodness. Upgrade to vigilance would be good. Haven't been using it quite so much yet. But I like it. Ooh, Stout Star of Windy Doggle. Well, I guess Bennett gets a replacement to his mace then. Tier 2 mace, that's pretty good. And the critter found a silverbark scarf. Extra block. Let's see. Liam Clan's about to retire. One, two. I guess Cyber Joel could get it. What's Bennett using? Bonus damage? Yeah, alright. Okay. Well, that wasn't the best it could have gone, but we're going to need to repair this place. So let's have 3 of us do that, while another 3... patrol this place. Mornius Lumberyard has been made habitable once again. Okay. Let's have all of you work on that. Actually, this isn't the most balanced setup. Cyber Joel, let's bring you in here. Swap out for Thalen. And for this... bring Thalen in. Let's cancel a deepest card. Actually, let's weaken the healer if we can. For an old wish passing, Liam Clan and Andre go pay their respects. Ooh, let's do that. Liam Clan and Andre are called to a hill village where an acquaintance of theirs has lost her husband. It's the right kind of sky for a funeral. I'm not certain there is a right sky. The funerary rites are brief. The crowd that's gathered is impressive for such a small town. As mourners disperse, Liam Clan and Andre spot Gala standing by a flower-strung cart, bearing a leaf-shrouded body. Gala, we were sorry to hear about Net. A lot of folks came. Ah, friends, how many years has it been? They go with her up the road to her home on the hill. You lose perspective sometimes. Easy enough to do, sadly. You think you'll have years together, decades, from your first cake to your middle years, old age then, but the two help Gala transfer the shrouded body to a small, prepared clay room beside the house. They settle inside, and she tells them of her plan and of the provincial custom she's observing. Green veiling, it's called. A woven shroud of dawnsword. Dawnsword grows thick around here, in the little woodlands you'll see. It's a strong aroma. The body stays fresh. Sometimes as long as 4 years or 5. We hillfolk will generally build a clay home for the departed on the house's shady side. A wadshan is the old word for it. It means memory house. And he'd normally lie there for his term. When the shroud of Dawnsword turns black, he'd be buried. It's achingly sad, isn't it? A beautiful tradition. But I don't plan on waiting. You don't plan to wait? So you plan to bury him soon? Tonight, even? No. My husband Net and I will be going on a journey, and I hoped you'd come along. Lightning cracks outside. Oh. A hard, sudden rain falls, chittering and droning like a swarm. Yes, I hoped you'd come. Be our escort. It's a dangerous world, and you're both strong. Stronger even than I remembered. go for it. It's usually worth it. Let's bring a hunter for our last one. Just west of Furway Weaver Works, Gala leads her ox and cart carrying the body of her husband down through the hills into the arms of an old forest. Mist rolls in as twilight takes hold behind a cloudy sky. I'd have sworn we'd have a clear night. Hard to predict. It's hill country, wild skies. The place I'm looking for shouldn't be far. Can I ask about Ned? I don't think either of us ever met him. I remember you talking about him. I'm sorry. He never came with me to Two Knolls. Always wanted him to, but he was never quite well enough and he insisted on staying home to tend the farm. We met when we were 7. I would visit him with bread and pies. When we got older, I can't say when it changed, only that it did. A gift or a smile between neighbors starts to mean more. We built the farm there, on the rocky hill. He liked the farm, Net. He was a bright and imaginative man. Shy, though. He was born with an illness that never fully left. Our good times were great. But our bad times, when he couldn't rise from bed, those made my heart splinter, and one day, it shattered. If there's one thing I know, it's that I don't want to live in that empty house without him. The forest had been dead quiet when they entered. As they've gone deeper, noises have filtered into hearing. Drips, scrapes, low trills. The smells have turned richer, of damp earth, spicy bark, quilted mosses in purple, green, and beige. Soon, the ox halts. They come into a clearing where a goddess lives. Oh. Gala? Yes, I intended to find her. The reason I brought Net here. The reason I'm here and you're here. Oroway. She's a goddess of borders and in-betweens. This realm of hers welcomes both dead and living. So I'm here to join him. Ned and I can be together still. Gala, you're not thinking straight. I know how deeply you loved him, but... Look, it's this forest. I read about it. This goddess, Oroway, rules it. Like a region between our world and a place for the departed. I suppose it exists for us, for those like us. A place Ned can be without pain, and I can be with Ned. You'd really give up everything, wouldn't you? For the unknown? For Ned? I won't be able to leave this place, but why would I wish to? I'll still live. He will too. We'll just live here. You have to understand, this is what I want. All I need is for you to help me complete the ceremony and take the poor ox back with you. Try to imagine if you had someone that meant everything to you, your whole world. So we can say, I'm sorry, Gala, we can't stand here and let you throw your life behind this, or throw your life behind his, or, it should be her choice. Can't say I disagree. Let's go with the latter. Honestly, it's like something from a legend. A woman passing into the realm of a god to be with the man she cherishes. How do we help? We'll lay us both at the foot of the shrine, and then she'll test us. Oroway will. We tend to test well, I'd say. It is dangerous. We must duel Oroway's guardian. It's why I needed you along, but if you decline, I'll understand and I'll fight it alone. You're not a fighter, Gala. Hold on to Net. We'll gladly be your champions. They pull Net's shrouded body from the cart bed. True to its reputation, the woven vines of Dawnsword have kept him perfectly preserved. With Net across Gala's lap, the two rest at the foot of Oruwe's shrine. Goddess Oruwe, hear me. Beneath your mercy lie two who wish to roam your realm together. Live in your lands and laugh again. Please, permit us to stay. Send your guardian and my champions shall stand to fight it. Send your guide and my love and I shall go behind. Garlands of mist wrap and twist around boughs, statues, arms and legs, and over their damp, dusty cheeks. The quiet air clumps in their throats. Then... the voice of Oruwe is a groan, far away and felt more than heard. It's in the stones and roots and rises from somewhere deep down. Noise nears them, crashing through the trees. Truth is tested. Where was the option to push her? Oh, we're just being supportive. Retainer of the old god, its inscrutable stony head turns to follow each sound, each movement. Its body crunches and crackles, leaping violently forward. Also, hello, Liam Clan. You are here in every sense. Alright, what's your deal? You just crush things, okay. Well then. Andre... move you up where you can interfuse with something useful. Shredding armor is great. And Liam Clan. Let's move you up here. Do the guardian thing. Oh, that was fast. You'll have to catch up on what type of person you are? Okay, let's look at your character sheet after this. Andre 30 is now a Bronzehorn Mystic. Let's see, what are your choices? Mythweaver, you get advanced interfusions with statues and ruins. Wisdom, bonus to campaign level tasks. Open Mind, interfuse with additional targets, that'd be nice. Upgrade Fly. It's a swift action. Every other turn, Andre flies 3 tiles away and gains plus 25 dodge that goes away at the start of his next turn. Ooh. I haven't been feeling the strain of not being able to interfuse with enough things. Let's go for the defensive and survival thing. Memorial Pauldrons. Armor and potency. 5 and 2.9. Okay, yeah, let's give him to Bennett. The Guardian falls, its great stone knees clattering apart, rolling in the moss. The wheeling rocks gather dust and shadows as they settle, until they look like they've rested there for centuries. The glade goes calm. And then Gala starts to fade. Goddess? The wrapped body of Net across her lap seems to lose its substance. She has time to say, "Thank you, friends." And she's gone. Well, now that's done. Where's the ox got to? Yeah, good thinking. They find it, not far off, lowing pleasantly and munching clover. It's a cute ox. We all have to choose and walk our own paths through this world. Couldn't deny her that. I'm with you. Just find it tough to think about, I guess. We all did what we did. They're in the hands of a goddess now. Andre, still awake? I picked these up around the stones. Where Gala disappeared. Didn't even think about it. I'm making notes. They return to the farm Gala and Net once built. They set things in order and see that it passes to a worthy family. Then they're on their way again. The road is pale, splotched and torn in places with ruts and grass. Stretches of the journey are entirely wordless. What's on your mind, Liam Clan? Those memories. Old wishes of ours. It's hard to let the good things go. I know how it is, and I feel... Sometimes the wind picks up. I don't know. Yeah. A road the color of old canvas billows in front of them, behind them. Okay, well, Liam Clan gets +10 to retirement age and has leveled up. +1 range, +2 armor. Melee attacks only cost 1 action. That'd be good. Ooh, the paladin upgrade is really good. Let's go with that. Phelan is going to be leaving us. Okay, well, character sheets. So, Liam Clan, I did not make any changes to what the game handed me for this character, so just put your name on whatever we got. You got a scar in the previous chapter, kind of like how Phelan has now. Let's see, history. Some say Liam Clan's birth was foretold by an old Ranwick sage who wandered away to die in the wilderness. Rumor went round that she once slew a fairy with a wayward arrow. Her penance was to live 100 years trapped inside a dog's body before being set free. No one asked her whether it was true. The story was enough. She should have grown used to watching others give their lives for things they believed in. Instead, the grief and desire to save them only grew. Okay. A scar served as a reminder that it is often unwise to involve oneself in the rivalry of others. An arrow that pierced particularly far has left Liam Clan worse for wear. Once when a friend of hers lost someone dear, Liam Clan chose to help that friend cross into a goddess's realm where the two could live again reunited. Ever since, she's treated stories of gods with greater reverence and wondered how much she'd sacrifice to stay with the ones she loves, or may someday. And you got stats. Hooks for destiny, nostalgic, and integrity. Took an arrow to the knee. I forget where exactly the arrow hit. Some people have, they take particular damage to limbs. Like Phelan lost a leg at some point. He's actually a legacy character, came in from a previous story. But let's finish patrolling. That's right. We already busy with something. Okay, we need to regroup. We've kind of scattered all over the place. There's stuff happening in all kinds of places. Okay, Phelan, let's just get you up here. Patrol the place. I don't want to assault with less than a full group. Just gather everyone back here. Arrived at Whitewood. Great. Cleared of infestation. Looks great. We need to prepare at least one defense there, but let's do it with whoever doesn't assault Elmo Altar. Let's see. Phelan's still recovering. Let's bring Liam Clan. Phelan, you can prepare defenses. It doesn't take long. All of Pixie Wild shook when Clattering Deepest sacked Elmo Altar. How will the critter hive mind set things right? It's got a distinctive smell, this place. Charging in, 100%. Move in stealthily, then pounce, or draw them into a trap. Not great. Okay, well, let's use Bennett's strategy. Charge in, 100%. Their charge scatters the foe. Okay, we have plus to damage and potency for 3 turns. We have temporary health. Excellent. We've got a stone spirit. Oh, it's gonna go through the door, isn't it? Bennett, you can catch up to it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get you... Well, alright. Who else doesn't have an enchantment on their gear? Cyber Joel also doesn't. Nor does Liam Clan. Nor does Bennett. Cyber Joel, Liam Clan. Let's see. Liam Clan, can you get over there this turn? No. Cyber Joel, you can get over there this turn. What does stone bow even look like? I feel like I do want Bennett to have this. Oh boy. Alright, Leroy Jenkins. Chant the mace. The sure wallop. Less stunt damage, but shreds 1 armor and pins all enemies within a 2-tile radius. That's pretty nice. Let's go with it. And it's spiky. Alright, well. John, let's get you in a position where you can use through shot on these 2. Beautiful. Liam Clan. Against this guy, we don't want to be bunched up. We can do the Guardian thing if we just run up here. I don't know that the thing will bother to move, but... Okay. Fly for the extra dodge against this dude. Interfuse with... Altar, sure, why not? And Discus against the Chastised. Cyber Joel, you can just shoot it. Liam Clan blocks the boulder. Well done. You're such a slow mover, though. Well, do the guardian thing. Bennett, you can at least get close enough to hit it right away. Excellent. Okay, now we're gonna want to open the door, but let's get our hunters into stealth first. Since we have a moment. Andre, come on up here. And we're probably gonna want to withdraw from that. It's not going to be useful anymore. Bennett. And open the door. Take that guy out. You're not hidden anymore. John? Come up farther. We'll set an ambush literally anywhere, really. Interfuse with the torches. That'll give us visibility into the room. Not for long, though. We'll just burn the horn child. That's fine. What else is out here? Anything back there? Guess not. Okay, Cyber Joel levels up. That's good. Now a Bloodhorn Hunter. Excellent. Let's go with Jump Jaw. Feather Steel Ring for speed. Ooh, Liam Clan could use that. 8, 6, 4, 5.2. Yeah. The critter found a scarf with health on it. 10.2, 10.2. 10.2. Guess we'll give it to Liam Clan. Don't lose heart. Well, I'd say that was a success all around. If only there'd been a couple more witnesses to record the deed. Hey, Andre, next time we should organize a viewing. Combat theater, we'll call it. Oh no. Okay, required viewing for everyone. Go to YouTube to Tasting History with Max Miller and watch the episode that he just did about the people who had a picnic at the first battle of the Civil War. It's ridiculous. And also shows exactly why this is such a bad idea. You start to wonder if it's worth it, all this fighting. Oh, you do? I guess somewhere in me a little voice is saying, this will never end. What if this constant battle and strife doesn't end? Okay, well, you know I'm not one to offer sage advice. Not for free, anyway. What I can say is, look out for your own, yeah? That's all that matters. Heck, that's all anyone else is doing. It's survival. Real basic. So, don't overthink it. Okay, we got calamities. You all can repair this place. Mornius Lumberyard is defended. Work on the next level of that. Elmo Altar has been made habitable once again. This also needs to be defended. Which they'll do very quickly. Because there's a bunch of us here. Okay, Phelan. Work on tier 3 defenses. The rest of you should probably start working on other parts of the map. The Faithful, let's cancel that. Okay, salt this. Wildfolk hid and all of Darmy Wood splintered when Wailing Deepest sacked Gloomgrove. How will the critter hive mind set things right? Tough summer it's been. Charge in, moving stealthily then pounce or draw them into a trap. Let's charge in. High chance of success. Their charge scatters the foe! Okay. Similar buff as last time. And there's the Faithful and the Chosen and the Mushrocks. A lot of heavy hitters. Okay. What's your deal? You prevent the first attack on any adjacent allies. You have the Guardian ability. We want to send our melee elsewhere if we can. Bennett. You guard there. Andre. Get yourself some dodge. Fuse with this well. And Scalding Rain against... I really want to get rid of this guy. Cyberjoel. John, let's have you shoot first. You do the guardian thing. Cyber Joel, can you just finish that guy off? Excellent. Ooh, the Chosen is almost out. Except for Father Fungus. Okay, well, you're a problem then. They're all hiding in the house. Okay, well, John... How about you do through shot again? And you don't hit either of them? That stinks. Okay, well... Bennett... You're not in range of anything useful. Too slow. Oh, well, you can get to the mush rocks, actually. Okay, so you do that. Okay, excellent. How about Scalding Rain? If we take you out in one hit, then you can't heal. Cyber Joel, how about you come up this way, and that gives you a better angle on Father Fungus. Everyone's ganging up on Cyber Joel. What's y'all's problem with him? Okay, Bennett, let's have you take out one of these dudes. Andre, you can Scalding Rain this guy. Okay, that's it. Tiger Shard Talisman. An ancient charm to hang around the waist for accuracy. Not a lot of people have empty slots anymore, but Cyber Joel could certainly use it. Feather Steel Strap. A leather and fur strap that fits across the chest. For speed. Oh. Bennett, definitely. Okay. Let's rebuild the place. It's already got defenses. Phelan. Should get you into the fight at some point. You might need to head back here. Guess we'll find out. We're about to have an incursion. Oh, they're over there. Okay. Send all of you. We need to intercept you guys before you do the second attack against a place. Another set of chances in the 60s. Let's wait till night again. +5 foe cards on turn 3. Okay, this is a tough one. And the Shadow Spirit is running off that way. Cyber Joel cannot quite reach the place. Cannot quite reach the spirit, but there's only so far it can go. How about you come up here? Can't reach that yet, so Silk Step. John can get within range. Set you up here. Set an ambush. Lean Clan. You have the Special Guardian ability. Bennett. It's no good sending you after the spirit twice. You've already got an enchanted item. Andre, go ahead and fly. And interfuse with this tree. Splinter Blast. Okay, we can shred that guy's armor. Excellent. Ambush works. You're throwing boulders. A lot of big dudes. Andre, I'd love for you to get Father Fungus out of the way. If you interfuse with the stump, you Splinter Blast. Okay, let's shred more armor. Let's do that. John, you have through shot. Move you over here and use that. Crotchety. Okay, that was some back and forth. Protect only happens against the first attack against his ally. They're all kind of small guys to use this against, but I'd rather use it than not use it. Let's just get rid of you. And Guardian. Bennett, you also... Oh, let's use you to get rid of this horn child before it can do anything. Okay. Nice dodge. Bunch more dudes are here. Andre, what can we do for you? Oh, cancel. Yeah, we don't want to hit Cyber Joel, but okay, they've lost protection. Cyber Joel, you could just take that guy out real quick. And John. This is why we have through shot. No one else really who can. Do damage at range. So, you guard from here. We're gonna hope that anything chasing you steps on the trap. Liam clan. You can be a guardian over here. Oof. Okay, you stepped on the trap. Excellent. Liam clan is not having a good time, though. Let's have you do stuff back there. Bennett. Could also do guardian type stuff. John. There's the through shot. Andre, what are you up to? Oh, Lance is pretty good. Let's take the dodge. Interfuse with this. Cyber Joel. Use that again and shoot this. And Bennett. Might be able to bait the bushwhacks. Okay, that worked out well. Spirit's gone. That's okay. All right, let's focus on getting these guys out of here. John. I think we can line up a through shot here. Okay. Much better. Andre, you don't have a whole lot left to interfuse with around here. Everything's been smashed. Bone Lance might do well, though. Indeed it does. Whew. That was harrowing. Liam Clan levels up again. Now a Silverhorn warrior. Excellent. Let's see. Knockback. I'll go with the knockback effect. Rotshon Hunter Armor Tier 1. Cyber Joel might want such a thing? No, I'd kind of rather just salvage it. Ooh, alright. Well, now that we're here... Liam Clan, you need to heal. We really need to regroup. How about everyone besides Liam Clan patrol here? Clan, you just hang out. Phelan, you're on your way over there. And Liam Clan, you gather. Okay, Warren of Jorissa. We can take on this place. And Phelan will swap you in because you're not still healing. All of Smith Forest quailed when flooding deepest sacked Warren of Jorissa. How will the critter hive mind set things right? We're late, but we can still do our job. Charge in! Their charge scatters the foe! It's working out well for us. Well then. Bennett, how about you come up and smack this thing? Phelan, you come up and smack this thing. Andre, how about you interfuse with Fox and discus this guy. Cyber Joel, take this out. John, first move, then Silk Step, since we've got the time. Bennett, open the door. Okay, we've got an ambush set. Everything we've seen so far is melee. Just move you out into a more useful place. Phelan, you get Guardian no matter what happens. Andre. Move you up this far. Interfuse with the bones. And Bone Lance the Chosen. Cyber Joel. Go ahead and Silk Step. Excellent ambush. All right, we've got a big guy to deal with. And you have the Guardian effect active, so let's interfuse with... Actually, we might want to move first. Ambush again. Andre. What's that? That's a rock. Discus for 11 damage, Bone Lance for about the same. Okay. Interfuse with the bones. Bone Lance against this guy. Thank you. Okay, Bennett. Do the Guardian thing. Phelan, you could actually use Thundering Challenge on this guy. But then he wouldn't hit our ambush. Lovely. Okay, John is now a Silverhorn Hunter. Can hit any number of enemies in a line. That would be a lot. Ember Arrows. See, that's what would have been nice before. Ooh, but Aid would be really helpful. We don't have any other kind of healing ability. Those are rare. Phelan levels up. Oh my goodness. Multiple enemies in a small area. That'd be nice. go with that. Bennett is now a Bluehorn warrior. Oh, paladin. Excellent. Let's take it. Brawl Guard, Warrior Armor, Tier 1. Wow, Liam Clan is over 50 and still has humble beginnings. Alright, well, we need to replace that. The critter found a Necklace of Power for bonus damage. Ooh, and lots of empty slots. 3.8, 3.3, 3.9. Okay, well, let's give it to Cyber Joel then. Okay, well, let us repair this site then. Liam Clan still healing. What's Liam Clan up to? Let's have most of the group assault Shamblecrow Gorge. Liam Clan help repair the site. It'll take you a while, but you'll be able to heal while you're doing it. The rest of Marsh of Tuckerland tensed when a dirge of Deepest sacked Shamblecrow Gorge. How will the Critter Hive Mind set things right? Charge in keeps working. Their charge scatters the foe. There goes a fire spirit. Well, let's take you out first, actually, before you can do anything. Phelan. Get rid of you. Andre. Fungus. Sure, let's wild grasp this thing. Okay, we took out the initial wave. Let's see what we can see up ahead. The Faithful and the Chosen. Looks familiar. There's the fire spirit. Cyber Joel. It's you also, Silk Step. Bennett, you have the cool abilities now, so you finish by guarding. Phelan shall do likewise. Andre, move on up. Nothing by much to interfuse with. Except now this. You can use Bone Lance next turn. Potentially. Nice job taking that guy out. Scare that guy. And guard. their healers down. Cyber Joel. Just have you lay a trap for now. Don't have much chance of hitting this guy, but might as well take the shot. Nah. Okay. And John. Just ambush the same area. Terrified. Okay, you can interfuse with the mushrooms. Wild grasp this dude. He dodges it. Cyber Joel. Catch the fire spirit. You'd prefer to be left alone, wouldn't you? Let's get a fire bow. Less stunt damage, but stunt effect to damage up to 3 enemies within 3 tiles. That's pretty cool. John can take the prepared shot, which is pretty good against something with so much cover. And let's ambush again. There's the ambush. There's the defense. And he's down. Tiger Shard Ring for accuracy. 118. 117. 35. Okay, let's give it to Cyber Joel. In our wake. Someday people will move back to Shamblecrow Gorge. The deep stink of the cult will crawl back into the earth. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young men will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Old men will trade in iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. You seem quite keen on it all. Thinking of staying? It's too late for me. My calling looms too large to sidestep. The best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. Okay. Well, let's repair this site since we're here. Oh, Shadow Hunter, let's get rid of you. You've got tons of legacy points. Okay, that's been repaired. We still need to deal with Straw Crown Earthworks. Let's beef up these defenses just a little bit. A little more, actually. Since they're right on the edge of the map, that means incursions are going to come through here. Okay, Warren of Jarissa has been made habitable once again. Work on defenses while you're here. Liam Clan is healed. Rest of you patrol this place. Finish patrolling this place. Doesn't take too long. Okay, Liam clan. How about you gather here? And the rest of us will assault the place. Oh, nice music. Fall tide. Fall comes and I'm heading down the mountain. You stay if you want. Anbard. Anbard Lakbar. Thought I might have lost my way, but here you are. And Kimver? She inside? Or did you two... Who's... Hey, that you, my old confidant? Andre? I transcribed the page you wanted, those years ago. On foxcloves? And a few recipes I thought you might find interesting. Look at you! Caca and caca to your friends. I don't like that. Hey, we're here for the bone things. Morthagi. Heard they were under Strawcrown earthworks in the valley? We've heard the same things. People in the lowlands are getting driven out. Yeah, well, Andre, you remember my wife. Wife now, is it? The home smells like 6 kinds of sage. Hanbard asked for my hand, if you'd believe that. Why wouldn't he believe it? Well, spruce the place up a bit since you were last this way. Kimver is good at the digging and sawing and building and all. You're the apothecary Andre talks about? It runs in my family, you could say. Medicines for illnesses, treatments for pain, shrining unctions and oils for other needs and uses, plus, you know, general stuff, herbs and herb things. He has healing skill, not just mixtures. You'll boast about it, see? And all I'm saying is it's not just wolves out there. I'm sensing a lover's quarrel. Want some time? Need a neutral ear? No. Kimver's been nervous since she found a shepherd and flock, all savaged together, a little ways off from us. How big a flock? The loss of food and wool? Well, and the life of a shepherd, sorry. Stuff like that's been happening, and the low villages need healing hands, supplies, but those bone specters haunt the slopes. It's getting worse and we're not able to fight them. So I'm saying, if they can, folks will climb up to us. We need to be stocked and ready. Right, that's good sense. But I guess Anbard wants to dare the danger? Dare whatever. I'm saying, what good healer asks the wounded to drag their gnawed-on bodies to his door? I've got to go down there and help them. Hey, Andre. We come here just to visit your pals? I'm gonna be moving further on. John, you know these people too? I'll just be a little bit. I'm not sure what magical power you think you wield that'll keep you safe. You're softer than me, dear, and I wouldn't like my chances. I need you too. How long will we listen to this? Look, you can put your argument away. Well, it's not really your business either way. It's just, we've come to scatter those wrench bones, and we will. We'll make the lowlands safe. He's serious? Andre's a mystic, a legend. I mean, we'll support you, but we're not even militia trained. Aside from water and bandaging, Kimver, stop. They're willing to do what's needed, no matter what it might cost them. We should follow their example. So we can take them with us or not. Or, hold on, your wife's right. We're fighters, you're apothecaries. Your hands will be needed. Don't waste them on our work. Or, a risk should be worthwhile. Dumb to pick up a sword if you can't even swing it. Okay, so it's really more on what tone do we decide not to bring them? Go with the second one. Seems more inspiring. A willingness to sacrifice is most often where strength is born. My father always told me that to treat any illness, one must be willing to suffer the same illness. This is like that to me. And what if it's me who suffers it? Anbard, you're brave, and I love that you're brave, but sometimes I think it's just because you don't understand what you could lose, or who you could lose. And in my worst moments, I think you do understand. Apothecary's wife stalks out the back door. Kimver, Oh, so he's coming with us, maybe. Well, sorry, Hey, here's the thing. I don't ultra care about your arguments or anything, but you should really make sure she's not right. Well, Andre, John, go do what you came here to do, and good luck. Your work will be celebrated, and Anyway, we'll be down to help with the recovery. We'll be right behind you. The apothecary hastily fills their needs and wants. Then Andre and John leave to rejoin Thalen and carry out their task. Interesting set of words you came up with. Just speaking from the heart, I guess. Yeah, well, it was well said, I think. They were great friends before, Anbard and Kimver, so I hope they're all right when the battle's done. Oh, John got charisma. Okay. And 2 legacy points. And we get temporary health. Excellent. And we get a bunch of these dudes. Gauges the target. Okay. Well. That's a door. That's not a useful item to interfuse with. John, I think your first action is clear. Get rid of those 2. Now we're free to deal with Batchby. Move you up here. Cyber Joel. Silk Step. Bennett, open the door. Got the sommeliers. Okay. They are ranged. Okay, Phelan. Watchman. Also ranged. Andre. Move you up here. Interfuse with... Stepladder. Splinter Blast to shred the armor of the big guy. Little guy gets taken out in one shot. Oh, get rid of the Watchman too. Nice. Silverbark Cloak. 52, 56, 72, 57. John's behind, but I feel like our warrior would need it more. Looks good. Parasite completed. Actually back. We still need to assault Rainwick, and we need to repair that place, and we're just about to get an incursion. Let's have all of you do the scouting. Meme clan work on the defenses. Okay, go ahead and assault this place. Craw, craw, craw. It's shiny. Oh. Caw. Lots of either crows or ravens. I guess crows. I can almost understand what they're saying. Enough to realize I don't particularly want to. Crows are vulgar. Caw! Ah! That's what you get. Join up with crows and suddenly they think they have a place in your business. Caw! Caw! More crow noises. Craw! That one seems to have a lot to say. Can you make out any of it? Almost. Shiny? Shiny? Shiny, probably. Perhaps it's a compliment among the crow folk. Sure, I would love something shiny, thank you. Or, you want to be useful? Go mob the deepest for us. Guess if we act like a greedy crow, maybe they'll accept us. The crow gurgles and hops forward, then flies off. Ah! More crow noises. The whole group seems rather riled up. Any discussion among crows is lively. I've met whole families like that. When the crow returns, it's a coin. I didn't think that would work. Wait, wildlife just gives you money now? It's not any kind of recognizable. Nobody would accept this as currency. This may be as useless to me as it is to you, friend. Thank you, though. It is nice. Ah! Crows bobble amongst themselves. Then unfurl into the sky, leaving the critter hive mind once again in the silence that looms before battle. An old coin talisman. An unfamiliar old coin doesn't do anything. Oh no. And everyone already has a talisman. I guess we'll just... And the eagle feather talisman is actually pretty nice. Guess we'll salvage it. Okay, loads of foes. Look at all these people. Take out the first couple. Cyber Joel. Managed to take her out. Andre, how about you interfuse with the candles and steel fodder? You can open the door next turn. Cyber Joel, please Silk Step. John. Oh. Need you to do likewise. Aelin will move you forward. Andre will move you forward. And at the start of the next turn, now we can open the door. Let our hidden hunters scout ahead. And ambush. Ambush anything that gets farther in. And it can do the guardian thing. And you can also do the guardian thing. Andre. Let's get you interfused with the bookshelf and splinter blast this guy. Okay, that was a lot happening. The Horn Child is in the fire. That's fun. Andre, how about you fly over here and interfuse with, what is this? It's a vat for Scalding Rain. I like Scalding Rain. Bennett. Smack this, please. Phelan. Don't think you're gonna have much chance to do much, but you can guard. Cyber Joel, just finish this off. Okay. Bear Strength Scarf for bonus damage. Guess we can give it to John. A Ring of Rhythm for speed. 5.9, 7.8. Okay, yeah, let's give it to Bennett. Boy, that critter is doing good work. Caw! 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 Enjoy yourselves, brothers. The buffet's back that way. You'll be doing the Yondering Lands a favor. Mind you don't pick up any diseases. nature can't be all emeralds and sunsets, I guess. Okay. We still have a incursion soon on the way. Not gonna worry too much about the Horn Child. Tier 2 defense is built, okay. Go ahead and get started on Tier 3. Cooper 4 Ottery will return to the hands of the common folk. Excellent. We need to prepare at least one tier of defenses here. Actually, it doesn't look like we do, but I'd prefer that we do if it doesn't take long. Let's build this bridge. Bridge built. Here's the incursion. They're coming from that way. Okay. Everyone gather here. No one can reach this threat right now. We haven't scouted this place, so... "18 days till they're here." How long would scouting take? Slightly longer than that. Craft an item while we're here, but... Okay, they've arrived at Gloomgrove. Let's defend it. The Gorgons have come. Silence falls. Emerging in all their tortured shapes, the beasts only breathe and blink their oozing eyes. How should the defenders respond? Takes courage to stand here. We already have that. All of us. Stay hidden until the last moment and fight with cunning as the highest rated one, so let's go for it. Concealed amid their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Wait for it. All heroes begin in Grey Plane, and we get more bonus for flanking attacks. Kill all enemies, more are coming. Okay, well, where are our initial targets? Nice archway. There's a Gorgon Sea Collar. We haven't fought these guys in a while. Rager, Bartoth. Certainly haven't seen some of these larger enemies in a while. Well... Oh, these poor farmers. They are gonna be such cannon fodder. You're a ranged attacker. You're a ranged attacker. Rager, not so much. You guard there. Andre, what can you do? Splinter Blast. Could do the Discus. Interfuse with the tree. You're not hidden anymore. Okay. Cyber Joel. Is there anything you could just take out with one hit? Likely to take the Rager out with one hit. Perhaps the Raccoon. Rager's gone. John, I would love for a through shot to do some damage. But you don't have a good angle right now, so instead, we're just gonna lay an ambush right on top of you. And Mia. We need to move you over before you can get the arrows in the right place. Volley of arrows. Arrows! Takes out both of the little guys. Bartoth doesn't have much health left. Excellent. And now you are done. This farmer, frankly, you need to get out of there. Okay, the ambush works well. Those guys are coming out of the shadows. We dodged the Gorgon's corrupt soil. Excellent. Okay, well, let's get our melee people over here. Can. Kind of went the wrong direction. But you could do the guardian thing. Let's actually move you over here. Venkus. You can't go anywhere useful yet. Balin. Get the Gorgon Sea Collar with the Thundering Challenge. Yes. Hey, Andre. How about you interfuse with the rocks way out there and discus at the Gorgon? Cyber Joel. Couldn't get rid of you just yet. John, can we get you an angle on these? Excellent. That's still frightened, so Liam Clan, let's have you do the guardian thing over here. It won't see you. That's running way away. Guardianed by 2 warriors. Nice. Okay, now we've got a Geist and a couple of raccoons coming in. Even more than that are also coming. Okay. Well. Cyber Joel. Oh, we can do the volley of arrows again. Kind of want to use it to take out multiple enemies whenever possible. Or maybe one of them will dodge. Okay. Cyber Joel. Thought you work on the big guy. Okay, that's gone. All these guys can do ranged damage. So I'm not too keen on sending warriors in. The only farmers we have are warrior equivalents. Phelan, I suppose maybe you could bait these guys over. I don't think they'd get close enough. Andre, how about you fly over here, interfuse with the mossy rocks. Can't discus at that thing yet, but we'll hope it comes closer. Counterattack is useful. Twice. Another Gorgon, more row, and that'll be it. There they are. Okay, so Andre, how about you discus this thing? It is got rid of. John. We'll use your through shot. The devs should offer to sell game pieces of your characters, all decked out with current gear, etc. That would be cool. Though, given the game's style, honestly, paper dolls would be more authentic, if anything. Let's see. You are a melee attacker. And you don't have any kind of guardian effect or anything. Blocked. Boo. Cyber Joel. Come on out. Blocked again. And yeah, you can come around this way. farmers might be able to get a couple hits in. Or they might take tons of damage. Okay, Andre. Let's get out of there. Well, first let's make sure you can do something useful. That's too close. Arrows! Wow, that was quite a volley. Ooh, poison. That has been awesome in other campaigns. Let's go with that. Okay, and the Gorgon deck is more dangerous now. More time till the next incursion. Looks good. Where are we? We're all the way over there. Let's swap in Liam clan again. And Bennett, what shall you do? Work on this. Because you can. Because someone should. Tier 3 defense is built. Great. Oh, do we not have any kind of bridge to get over there? Alright, well let's build one then. It'll take a while, but that's alright. We've got other stuff to do. Let's assault the place. Wild folk hid and all of Cleft Pines shook when hordes of deepest sacked Rainwick. Charge in! Their charge scatters the foe! The scenery is already taking damage from fire. Looks good. Okay, Thalen. What are you doing all the way back there? That is not a good place for you to start. John. Through shot didn't work quite as well as I'd like, but that's alright. Liam clan. See if you can take this guy out. Thalen. So you do the guardian thing over here. Andre can interfuse with this blaze. Fire leash to the mushroom box. Okay, Woken gets taken out simply by approaching. The Chosen and the Faithful are doing their thing. Woken Call. You are inviting an ally to the battle. Maybe we need to get rid of you quickly. Phelan. Suppose you were to come in here and smack this guy. Okay, Andre. let's move you up just close enough that you can interfuse with the well. You'll be able to use Scalding Rain on something, but let's decide later what you'll use it on. John. Get rid of those guys. Off our plate entirely. Cyber Joel. Okay, now Andre knows who to target. Scalding Rain on the faithful. Let's do it again. Okay. Nicely done. Link Mail. Warrior Armor Tier 1. No, I'm gonna stick with the Brawl Guard. Unless Thalen wants it. Nah. You get the sense that the Forest Grieves. Be nice if pulling out the thorn would close the wound, huh? Sadly, doesn't work that way. And by that you mean... just that. When you're cut, you need time to heal. Same with everything. Yeah, a wound needs time, but also tending, right? I guess all I mean is, let's not let infection creep in. Okay. Oh, Rainwake has a new recruit available. Excellent. Well, I think we need to rebuild the place first. Okay, well, let's recruit someone then. So we could just pick someone up new. The problem with this is, at this point in the game, it's kind of dangerous to recruit a level 1 person. Let's see. However, we do have someone who specifically asked for a name redeem. Poetical Greed Wagon. But this is kind of what legacy points are for. We could bring Costanza Faust. Advanced Interfusions. I haven't actually been using effects that deal damage with adjacencies. Scout Siphonic Panda. Definitely in the next couple of chapters, we'd want to bring a legacy hero if we possibly could. A lot of these are just 1 star, though. Which means we might as well... I mean, they'd have the gear, but they wouldn't have too much in the way of levels. So... Let's take a chance on it. We'll be bringing this person in as a mystic, so hopefully they can stay out of trouble a little better than some. But this will be Great Canadian Bacon Bits. That's a long name. Let's see if it'll fit. It's long, but it'll work. So let's go for it. And let me make sure I credit them appropriately. Mark as complete and refund the other one because everyone only gets 1 character each. And we barely escaped that fight with our ears still attached. Wow. Critter hive mind seems kind of dangerous. Oh, it is. Somebody has to do it, though. Right. Well, you haven't scared me off yet. I'm glad. We really do need the extra help. Now, about the salary. There's no salary. Oh, of course. You work on commission. No. What? There's no... That's not a thing that we have. Inns generally give you a discount. There's the thrill of discovery and adventure. You get that for free. You get to loot whatever you kill. Anything good? Absolutely. Just the other week, Bennett found a solid ruby statuette wedged in the deepest... Okay, I'm in. Okay, and we need another mystic. Though with the retirements coming up, we might want to double up on other things as well, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We usually get a recruitment opportunity near the beginning of a chapter. Okay, you're a mystic. There's soul splitting, arches, or elementalists. Let's go with... Go with soul splitting for protection. Okay, well there's 6 of us here. Let's prepare just the little bittiest bit of defense. And where else do we still need to liberate? We haven't cleared the whole map yet. Let's... Yeah, we could bring Great Canadian Bacon Bits to scout this tile. Bridge built. Anyone who's not scouting, work on that. Bennett and John make an absurd bet. Okay. What's wrong, John? It's a festival. Get in the mood. What festival? More like a waste of food. Can they afford this? Yeah, well, you don't have to stay. But, I'm still trying to do my part. Community spirit? Right, yeah. You want to lose at dice? Later. That was rather dull. It was lucky. Honestly, though, do you have a secret? I've never seen someone roll that well. No secret. I get on these streaks sometimes. Cards, dice, coins. But now you mention it. I've always wondered what would happen if we were to just pick a direction. A direction? Just pick a direction and go. If I'm really on a hot streak, well, I bet you will find a magic item somewhere. A magic item? Seriously? Alright, I'm game. Bet you for a new pair of socks. How about that? Or, oh, but we can't leave now. I have to spend my winnings. No, let's go. Okay. Well, let's bring Andre. Nighttime in the graying season. Balin? Liam Clan? Why are you whispering? Oh. Feeling uncomfortable? Camping by a shrine? These places welcome us, don't worry. They're safer than any other old knoll. You can put your worries down, you know? Or what? I'm not super good at this. Guessing what you want to say. No, it's... Call me sentimental. Or maybe it's that we're old suddenly. I was thinking of younger nights. We'd camp and tell each other bear stories. Remembering things? It's kind of nice to think back on in a way. Remembering the moments by their color, if not recalling every detail. It was a long fascination I had, and I think you were willing to share it with me because you were kind that way. Really? I don't remember being all that kind, but I do remember enjoying it. The stories we'd tell, the kind of, I don't know, smell of the smoke. Tell me one now. What, right now? Isn't that always the best time for things? Blue bulks are the silent mountains, darkly blocking a low fall moon. The grasslands below are a wide black bed. An occasional snore of wind rustles out of them. Liam Clan, you... Well, let me think. Stories of bears, paws and maws, wet noses, heavy jaws. Alright. So once in fall, with the green of things fading, and the evening darkens and Thalen spins his yarn. Knowing she was hunted by evil men, this odd-patterned bear bounded away. Nocturnal things tick and whistle. They scamper unseen as coals cool to red. Liam Clan sits up then. Yeah? They must have slept. Comes the sound of something moving through camp. Others trying to find us in the night? They shouldn't. Shouldn't be marching around this late. Peering from her tent, she sees it. A shaggy blue shape. Huge. Long of snout with frying pan paws. Into a piney cleft it ambles. Balin's snores are anything but brittle. Crickets twinkle. The wet grass gleams. Okay, I need a quick break, so I'm gonna leave this as a cliffhanger till I get back. Be right back. Okay. Well, maybe this is irresponsible, but fun things tend to happen if you follow after these things. Possibly a transformation. Pausing only to arm herself, she disappears into the dark. The black vegetation seethes, seeming to grow with each step, and the night becomes deeper and more hollow, a dome being carved out from below. A full moon conjures the heart's nearest wish. It's funny, isn't it? I can almost believe it's true. Liam Clan? Liam Clan? I hope you're just checking trails. She walks in a veiled place. It'd be almost peaceful if it didn't have this wrongness to it. Not a breeze in the branches. Be careful, Liam Clan. You're in someone's space. I've read them all 10 times. They're no help. What? Oh. Your belly's like a bell. Let's wad it with some muting, What are you asking? I'm sorry, you're quite handsome. I used to be known for it. Here, come eat something, I'm saying. Bread of 100 years. Bread of a... Yes. And so tell me, scamperous woman of the wasting world, you followed here a great pitiful ghost. I did? I guess I did. The bear. Yeah. Why'd you do that? Well, it's all right not to know. Don't worry about this, by the way. There's vents up in the rocks above us. Which is evidently my handiwork. You make a decent vent. That's nice of you to say. He drops the bag by the side of the heatless flames. I was gonna warm up the bread, but you forget sometimes how your home feels, or how it is, to other folks. My name's... Did I tell you it? It's Jama. If a name is what you were waiting for. A shirt seller is kind of the reason why. A full moon conjures the heart's topmost wish is something a shirt seller told me in 2 Knolls. I guess it's because I wanted to see a bear, and that I thought, well, here's me getting my wish, and if I don't follow it, won't I feel foolish someday? It's something like that, honestly. It's enough like that I feel comfortable leaving it there, I mean. Sounds like I was right. You don't really know. Oh, my name's Liam Clan. I should have told you. Liam Clan. She was a mighty bear, Liam Clan. Cold fire starts to smell of red mountain sage. She had names, too. Among the hill painters, she was Emruic, Queen Blue. Among the wild things, she was known by her herald scent, her brief, careful stride. The hill painters always looked warily for her trail, and wherever they wandered, it was there to find. Whose story is this? Or is it yours? They knew her trail by the bones, the way she'd leave a skeleton agleam. A more thorough eater than other bears, Emruic, our Queen Blue. She was born hungry. In agony, I now think, from her appetite. When I was young, I had this thirst to glimpse her. You're asking what? Who it belongs to? What I'm telling you, it's history. Their history and hers. Mine and newly yours. And you called this bread of 100 years? 93 years to be precise, but time is nothing here, so it's as if it was baked yesterday. Liam Clan pulls the bag open. A loaf is there, fresh and soft looking. And I was good at bread. I really was. Just don't eat it quite yet. Hmm? She lived in agony, Emmerich, this impervious-looking beast, and the pain of hungering drove her to retreat from all she knew, to places where she could cool her suffering gums in the blood of unfamiliar things. The bear had this consideration? Bears have a great many considerations. But anyway, what it was there came along a man who felt entitled to a glimpse, an encounter, a thrill, with the great bear called Queen Blue. And again, this was you? Someday I'll show you what's left of that tower and the wall they built around it. Shh, you smell that? Girl, scuttle up now. As long as there's 3 of us together, I doubt she'll... Roar! Both of you up a tree, hurry! Roar! Turn away, Emmerich! Great bear, go! Run! The chief lost his life. His bones were picked clean for his daughter to find. Such things happen, no matter what our intentions are or how skilled we might be. No, yeah, that's true. It's hard to shrug your shoulders, though, with a burden like that on you. I'm dead now. Everything weighs the same when you're a ghost. And it's fine. I lived 9 years longer. Baked bread in the small house in barren hills where my father was sick. And I saw him waste and die. I tried to forget what had happened. But one day, she found my door. The chief's daughter. She'd honed her art. Killed old Emmerich, a mighty deed. Spent a while with me then, remembering. And next, she killed me. That girl. She died bitter and old, uselessly, regretting all she'd done. I've come to the Ghostlands then, somehow, is what you're saying. Ghostland sounds like a livelier place than this. Liam climbs after the man on quiet rocks, up towards a breathless sky, past trunks that never bend, leaves never dampened with dew. It's only us most of the years. Emmerich roves restlessly, its place where she once was queen. I also. I overlook an ocean, I sometimes feel. I was submerged in it, dark, calm, roaring dark, before I became awake to the great bear's pain. I swam up from death, never certainly deciding to. I made myself the keeper of this coast, where oblivion washes up on a shore, blued in life's shadows. My little cave down there, think of it as a lighthouse. I am here to send you back when Emmerich calls you here, because in her fathomless hunger and disappointment, that is what she does. To this borderland, she calls night-curious women, and I send them home. I always have. But not always will. Seems to me I'm being asked something. It's beautiful here. We go on here, patiently. One day, I do believe someone will come. Someone will walk here who will know what it is she stays for. Emmerich. Go meet her and send her on. But it doesn't have to be you. I should say, don't let it be you. If you know no way to love a hopeless tyrant, lonely, hungry, hateful, if you think you cannot understand her, go back. It's more than okay. For though she is a ghost, she has led you to this place of betweens. She can kill you here, I think, and happily will. So, Liam Clan can either turn away or go to battle the bear to get a transformation. We've come this far, we've been reading for so long, let's go for it. And I'm saying you may feel you have to, but, well, but you know that, huh? Sorry, ignore me. Most of the time, I'm a woman who lets her eyes pick her path. I mean, people have said that about me, and it's some ways true. I could stand here longer if you want, and I wouldn't blame you for wanting me to. They also say I wear moonlight well, but my heart's decided. Following the curving land, once more, Liam Clan spots a shuffling ghost light that hews through night. How sad to walk alone in the dark. Only a roving rememberer where once you ruled. The forest is full and empty. The tree, the hill, the plant, the stone, all expected geometries are there. They have the heft of shadows, the scent of silence. Liam Clan and the bear's great shape. Go on, threading through this labyrinth of darks and impressions, until, at some meaningless point in its course, the tired phantom goes no more. She stills. You and I are bound together some way, hmm? The bear turns, with a noise like a small sweeping wave on a calm coast. You are dead. Why do you still go around suffering? Waiting? So. We'll leave, both of us. We'll leave here, home to the good green world. Leave your long hunger in the dark here. It'll seep into absence. Why she makes this claim, Liam Clan's not even sure, but she recognizes the truth as it leaves her mouth. And the phantom stares. Just stares. There's always been room for a bear, you know, in this dreaming heart of mine, and I will. I'll do that for you. You'll know breeze and the sighing trees and the heat of sun rays, the taste of fish. Stares. I'll only insist we use my body, of which I'll be the master, Stares as if weighing her, as if irresolute. But then, speeding, solidifying, swelling, Emmerich, the mightiest bear ever to walk this range, heaves up to her hind paws. I guess you want me to prove these little bones fit. I guess I'll have to. Roar! Solo fight then. Attacks target and enemies adjacent to the target. We do have this backslam ability. Select the target tile. Sure. Okay, an Elkhorn Sash. For more accuracy. 123, 135. Oh, okay. Yeah, we should give it to Great Canadian Bacon Bits. Come along with me then. Close now. To sweet air, bird song, strong-legged rivermen. Don't be frightened. And as she enters, Liam Clan knows the feeling of having company in her heart. Jama. You've made a promise. You're taking her with you. Ooh, bear paw. What will happen here? I mean, to you. Me? Myself? Me? I'll finally just rest. I'll just rest. Finally. They have the same mark. A bite of my life's bread is all you need. Make sure to tell me what you think of it before you disappear. Liam Clan met us in the Wild Barley. You were gone a while. I worried the moon had got you. Hey, what's with the face paint? It is quite a story. Let's get our things together. I'm sure the Firelight version will be better. Good night then, and good fortune go with you. To a well-contented end. May it be peaceful and distant. Whew. Alright, well, repair all towns, secure all sites. Anywhere else that needs securing? That spot up there. Hide and fabric, 2 fabrics or hides. Which do we need more? Hides. Okay, spur of a moment. Ah yes, this is them walking off in a direction. I see the edge of the forest. So this forest has an edge. That's nice. Of course it does. Everything has limits, including my patience. Look, it was a joke in the first place, wasn't it? Keep walking until we find a what? A magic item? What even is that? Nice to take a little trip, but the trip's no longer little. Come on, Bennett. Time to go back to our lives. Alright, but can we at least check out that castle first? Nice castle. Okay. Where there's presumably a magic item. Follow me, John. No sense being delicate. I say we go in the front way, or I'm thinking we climb in a window or something. My bones are on edge. Honestly, just charging in has worked really well this whole episode. Let's go for it. Be honest, though. You thought this whole thing was crazy and over-particular. Oh yeah, I absolutely did. The dim halls are broken and falling in. Their steps scuff dust off the stones. Excuse me, mouse. and see straight through the upper floor. Aha! Up. Empty. Someone else looted it first. Hey, that's life, isn't it? You know, I am glad we stuck this out. Now about the bet. What happens to the winner? The loser buys them nice socks, but I'll be lenient if... Interesting. Well, I'm afraid you spoke too soon, Saki, because there's always a second chest. Why wouldn't there be? Grr. Oh. Grr. Ooh, a batch being a spectic. Okay, well. Luckily we've got this whole group. John. Open with a through shot. Bennett. We just smack it. Easy enough. This guy's done. Tell him that's what happens when you match blows with me. Oh well, time to see who really won the bet. Must we? Look. Fortune's Girdle. Plus a lot to stunt, chance, dodge, and block. Wow. 22, 60, 52. Sure feels like Bennett's earned this. Not much of a loss of speed. We get all those other things. Let's go for it. A short while later. I don't really get it. Don't get what? I guess I should take you gambling more often. Since I don't know when, maybe all my life, things tend to break my way. Not always, but I've recognized it's abnormal. Little stuff, usually. Those small spur-of-a-moment kind of coincidences that just slide perfectly into place. Right. Right. Well, I owe you a pair of socks, I suppose. And they better be new this time. Okay, Bronzehorn Warrior. Ooh. Upgrade Paladin. That would be really nice. Yeah, let's go for it. He's the one who's always charging with success, too. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I guess the three of you can start scouting this place. Tannery established. Great. You four work on preparing defenses. That'll go fast. Narrowworm Beaches has been revealed. Okay, we want more of a presence here to deal with them. Let's patrol and let's bring in... Let's bring Great Canadian Bacon Bits and Cyber Joel. Tier 2 defenses built. Great. Go for tier 3 with the last two. Spirit of Infestation. Let's see. 2 Mystics, Warrior, and a couple of Hunters. That'll work. Tier 3 defenses built. Great. Everything else is pretty well defended. 2 can go back and work on those. Ah, Palinwarren, ruins of dust and dirt, and now Gorgons. As is his way, Cyberjoel walks a bit back from the group, which is why he is the first to notice. We're being followed. Quietly, he falls even further back and circles around. This is a good spot to ambush whoever's on our tail. A human. Another mystic? Stop right there! Ah! You okay back there, Cyberjoel? I'm fine, but this little stalker here better start talking. Well, oh, you're him. Best day ever! Meeting the one, the only Cyberjoel of the Critter Hive Mind? And you're a great Canadian bacon bits. The stories don't do you justice. You know us? Yes, of course I know you. I'm Ormire, and I'm your biggest fan. You have got to be... Wait, biggest? You mean there are more of you? Never mind that. How do we know you're not a spy? A spy? Oh no, I'm afraid you have it all wrong. I'm not here to spy on you. I'm here to join you. It's my life's ambition to be a member of the Critter Hive Mind. I heard stories of you sung in taverns, of your deeds and your accomplishments. I knew I had to join you. I practiced with my weapons every day. I even defended my village a few times. I heard tell that you were nearby the other day. I set out immediately to find you. And so I have. Please, let me join you. I have been training tirelessly for this. I will be an asset to you, I promise. Okay, let's bring him in. How's your character's magic shingma gigma going? Okay, well, let's take a look. First of all, we're happy to have you along, Ormire. The more the merrier. Really? Woohoo! First lesson, no whooping right before a fight. Right, of course. Wait, fight? We're fighting? Spent some legacy points. Okay, well, I guess we're overloaded on mystics now. Let's see. You'd love another homeless man in robes in our squad. Well, yeah, we now have 3 mystics because I brought Great Canadian Bacon Bits in as a mystic as well, because we just had the one of you. Let's see. Some advanced interfusions. I keep using stone. Let's go with that. Okay, well, Andre, let's take a look at your character sheet. So I don't know how much you've been able to see. You have crow wings now. You're partially transformed into a crow. You have this critter, which helps us find extra stuff after fights. Let's see. You, got a rare disease, which is chronic. It doesn't have any effect on gameplay, really, but we got some adventure stories out of healing somebody else rather than claiming the cure for yourself. Let's see. That and the crow transformation are the big things. You're 56 now. I think you'll be retiring soon. You have this fly ability, which lets you move around a little more and gives you extra dodge chance. Let's see. We need to fight the things. So, Cyberjoel. Let's silk step you. Probably got some bird flu. Met somebody magical, which helped with that. Let's see. Let's have you scout over in this direction. Great Canadian Bacon Bits has also joined the party. How about you interfuse with tentacles? And I guess they count as stone because you can discus with them. I guess we'll stop there. Bennett? Let's double check. I think... Yes. Bennett always enters Guardian at the end of his turn now. So... let's send him out this far, see what we can see. Nothing yet. Okay, then. Ormeyer is going to need a real name. I'll give anyone watching who doesn't have a character yet until the end of the fight to put their name on. Bennett's keeping everyone defended all by himself. Oh, Bennett has been a total Leroy Jenkins this entire day. It's been hilarious. Go ahead and interfuse with the stone table. Calcify. Oh, you gain armor, warding, and temporary health while you're interfused with stone. That's cool. And Andre, I guess we'll send you up here and interfuse with the rocks. Okay, that reveals all that stuff over there. Are they coming down all three lanes? No. They're coming from the two sides. Alright then. Well then. You gain the dodge and discus into the Geist. Did some damage to the row as well. Looks good. Okay, Cyber Joel. Actually, let's have John go next. You can get rid of 2 of those. Great Canadian Bacon Bits, you can interfuse with the Stone Fox. And discus it. Can't quite kill the Geist. Because you're a lobby. Okay, Bennett. Yeah, Bennett's defending this side. Let's actually not move him from that. Ormire. Excuse me, can discus these things. For all the good it does. Okay, Cyber Joel, you could finish off the Geist, perhaps. Ormire may not survive this. Ormire, let's get you somewhere safer. John. Either the Rager or the Row. Let's get rid of the Row. Great Canadian Bacon Bits. I think you could do more good elsewhere. Cyber Joel. Poison is great. Go ahead and interfuse with a statue. But that doesn't really have anywhere it can go. Okay, then. Just run up and smack this thing. Wouldn't do much good at all. Bennett, get rid of this before it eats our mystics. And Andre. Ah. Oh, hello. Shred their armor, do some damage. You dodged the pinning toxin. Andre took cover. It's some big monsters out there. Gotta be more careful. You're just one day off retirement. Surely nothing bad will happen to me. Yeah, some of our older and higher level party members have been taking some damage today, but we'll be okay, I think. Well, famous last words, but let's see what we can do. John, with your through shot ability. Can you just get rid of these raccoons? Or one raccoon and most of a gorgon. That's fine too. Great Canadian Bacon Bits can take out the gorgon. Bennett. Let's start having you guard things over here. Ormire. Move you up just enough. Interfuse with the rocks. They dodge. Everyone's using Discus today. Cyber Joel. $75 on that, $87 on this. Let's just get rid of the raccoon. Andre blocks the corrupt soil yet again. Andre, how about you interfuse with the brazier and steal fire onto the Gorgon? Cyber Joel can... Oh. Warding Shred. Yeah, that's fine. The enemy's almost dead. And there's victory! Throwing knives. Let's see. It's an offhand item. Yeah, Andre will retire at the end of this chapter. Let's see. Cyber Joel is already a ranged attacker. Let's give it to... Great Canadian Bacon Bits. A Wolfheart Scarf. 0.07 health. 7.4. 7.6. Guess... Well, Bacon Bits just got something. Let's give it to Ormire. And Ormire needs a name now that he's survived one battle. And no one has cashed one in, so here's my dice. Matthias 129. All right. History customized. There we go. That's an actual name, so let's go with Matthias and then use 129 as a last name. Okay. All right, well, I guess we need to secure this site. And anyone who's not doing that, work on this. A couple of timber cutters haul their logs towards the market in Two Knolls. Or, well, Kessie the cow does most of the hauling. Feel free to ride for a bit. Old girl's strong. Aren't you, Kessie? Don't talk to the... She eats like she's strong anyway. Go on, hop up there. Ugh. That's what I need is a resin stain in the worst possible place. They roll through the rest of the day to the feet of the mountains. Bring her up here, hun. The clover's thick. I think she can smell it. Oh, on second thought. Just an old dried up skull. You're not offended, are you, girl? Afternoon, travelers. Headed to town? That your wood down the hill? Sure. I'm Joan. This is my wife, Zanwist. This is our cow, and that's what Summer gave us down there in that cart. Good time for lumber. 2 knolls is growing. As for us, we know who you are. John and Wiley Andre 30. A few seasons back, we wouldn't have dared this road. But now, truly, we owe you our livelihoods. Anything you need. That evening. Wiley doesn't feel like a compliment, does it? Here, let me roast your bird for you. I can get the skin nice and crispy. A brooch of rhythm. Cool. Oh. Thorough delving has proven rewarding. Ingots and spell threads. Brooch of rhythm. Speed. 0.7. 0.8. 6.2. 5.8. 5. Okay, Great Canadian Bacon Bits. You can have it. Oh, no boss fight. Okay, that was it then. 10 years of peace follow. Well, congratulations, all those who adopted characters who survived the chapter. Wow, I was thinking the people about to retire were going to go into one last glorious battle, and who knows if they'd make it out, but I guess you just made it. Your victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. Excellent. During the years of peace, Cyberjoel asked John to journey with him to the forest around Rainwick. Together they tended the wild things, root and rock and stream. Through their sweat and painstaking labor, they grew to feel the woods would recover. There were times Liam Clan would go out to stand in the wet, when the forest would trickle and pine needles glitter and fragrant rain find its way down among boughs. Keeping a bear in your heart, how hard does it get? Life is made unlonelier, which I'm finding is an alright thing. And the next chapter must be even bigger then. Yeah, well, you know it would be. Oh, look at that. Liam Clan's hair is almost all white now. Winding trails often called Cyberjoel away from town life. He wandered without direction, rested wherever his feet stopped, and chewed on bread crusts when he got hungry. It was a simple and satisfying life. Great Canadian Bacon Bits tried to take Matthias shopping at the local outfitters. Plus, they give the Critter Hive Mind a great discount. But I like the clothes I have. How many days straight have you worn that thing? Hey, I wash it. The traveling salesman won John's heart with a steady stream of gifts. Gorgeous! And the fella ain't half bad either. Aww. The restoration of Elmo Altar brought a vitality to the fauna of Pixie Wilds that hadn't been seen in a generation. Hey, it's the cat again. When the battlefield was done with him, Phelan dug a home into the side of a hill, well hidden. He spent mornings and evenings walking the slopes and watching the shadows dance and bow. Phelan's squid pie meow face has retired. He is no longer in your party, but he'll go into your legacy and may play a part in future stories. That misty morning rose. Andre 30 didn't open his eyes. By night, he was interred. The grief would last, but so would the fondness, gratitude, love. Oh, Andre. Oh. I suppose the sickness finally got you. Does that still count as surviving the chapter? I don't know. Andre 30 is no longer in your company. He'll go into your legacy and may play a part in future stories. Data X Flexagon thinks so. Alright, well... It makes sense, considering the illness. Cyber Joel's son has reached adventuring age. Falstar Zurin has joined the Critter Hive Mind as a warrior. Okay, well, he'll need a proper name, but we'll assign that next time. I've realized it's actually probably a good idea to leave the incentive open during the week because sometimes people cash it in during Slipstream, and it gives them a reason to come back. So I'll leave it open, and maybe someone will adopt this warrior, which is good because we needed warriors. And hey, he's getting Sentinel right off the bat. Nice. In the years leading up to his retirement, Phelan grew happier. Day by day, the weight of the world seemed to lessen, and he recited poems, passing his knowledge on to those who recalled to listen. Who benefited most from Phelan's wisdom? Oh, we could choose someone, or we could say all who read his tale and just get legacy points. We've got a ton of legacy points already. Let's give Falstar a boost. They're both warriors. It makes sense. And Falstar is going to need the help. Nice. Okay. Sentinel interrupts enemy movement. That would be nice. Battle Dance is pretty nice too. Because if melee attacks only cost one action, it means that if you're already standing where you want to be, you can spend 2 actions on one attack each, instead of your attack ending your turn. Or we could just go for Viciousness, plus 1 damage. Let's try Battle Dance. Maybe he sensed those would be his last years with the company. Andre did something he always imagined he'd do. He started teaching. The wiser hearts of the company listened to all he could think to pass on. Who benefited most from Andre's guidance? Ooh. Probably another mystic, so it could be either Matthias or Great Canadian Bacon Bits. Let's have it be Bacon Bits. You were eager to put your name on this character. Let's see. Upgrade to Soul Splitting. Inspiration would be nice. None of these are quite singing to me. Could reroll, but let's just upgrade Soul Splitting. Naturalist Interfusions. Ooh, Aid is good. That's very good. During the Years of Peace, advance Liam Clam's transformation. Bear Arm. Take a swipe at up to 2 adjacent targets. Nice. And you don't have to lose your sword to do it. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, and now we can outfit everyone. All right, let's go ahead and do that while we're thinking of it. Let's see. Bacon Bits has tier 1. Falstar, you have tier 1 armor. Matthias, yep, tier 1. What is that staff you have? It's a tier 2 staff. That's already pretty nice. Let's look at those who might need something better. Great Canadian Bacon Bits. If you're gonna use the throwing knives, then you need to keep using a wand instead of a staff. Spell threads. Go for a standard one. Or that one. Let's go with the Enchanting Ice Wand. Go straight for the real good thing. Let's see. Fallstar, you have a tier 2 sword. Let's upgrade this to Wilder Guard. We could also instead go for something with more armor. It's Valiant Bracing. When guarding, you gain armor and warding until the start of your next turn. That's pretty nice. Speed would be down. Liam Clan is also running with standard Brawl Guard. You know, Fallstar, let's... Let's keep you dodging. I've already kind of started speccing you into more of a DPS thing than just a guarding thing. On the other hand, everyone is using that guarding ability. Basically, every warrior we've picked up, we've specced into that. Valiant Bracing is hard to pass up, and we can make up those other things elsewhere. Let's take this. Anyone else? Liam Clan, we could upgrade your armor by 1. Great Canadian Bacon Bits, we can upgrade your armor by 1. Looks nice. Matthias. We've got a ton of legacy points. We could spend a bit on what we might want. I don't want drab. That's not doing much. It's not. It's armor, but it's not much else. Spend the legacy points for it. Still got 25. That's a lot. Any other bows we could possibly get? Jade Striker? Pine Curve would be slightly cheaper. Let's go for it. Okay, down to almost nothing. All right, let's see what they say for the next. Actually, no, let's stop it here since we know we can do that. That way we'll get the intro for the next chapter next. Okay. So I guess that's it for now. Congratulations to everyone who got through the chapter with your characters. And let's see who's around to raid. Let's see. Oh, Kenku is playing Slipstream, Rogue Space, so let's go say hi. Perhaps some of you are already on his ship, but if not, then now's a good chance to go. So I'll send us over there in just a moment, and I will see you all next Sunday for more Wildermyth. I thought we were going to get a couple chapters done, but just the one because it was a long one. And during the week for Slipstream, and I will see you all later. Thank you for joining me.